We are
All
going to
right.
be going live. There we go. We see the button. Tina is I'm unmuted. I'm excited. We are ready to go. I'm sitting here at the computer seat, but let me switch on over this way. And we have a very excited Tina who's going to be getting up here, joining us and leading us in the breathing motto. Let's get started. If you need a sip of water, have a sip of water before we start. And I'm going to have a quick sip. And then Tina, we got to hit one more button. You're going to hit that button to unmute. And you're going to be able to do that breathing motto for us.
Okay. Now
Go ahead, Tina.
I'm gonna say it clear now.
Okay.
Be in the good. Be in the bad. Be in your worst. And being in your power. And the worst of your strength. And being in your happiness. And being in your greatness. And be happy where you are. And I love you more. I love everybody.
Tina, that was amazing. That was a beautiful breathing motto. Oh my!
I'm always doing that for you, but this is my first time, so I hope you like it. I hope everybody liked it.
Great job, Tina. I love it. You know, breathing in the happiness, that really made me feel good. Thank you so much, Tina. Everybody, let's give Tina a round of applause. Give her a great big clap if you can. And she did a great job.
I really do. I love you guys. But
thank you.
Next
Thank
time
you so
I'm gonna
much, Tina.
jump push on. Every time you want me to be doing the breathing wheel, just tell me and I'll give you a picture.
Thank you so much. Tina is stepping up. She is becoming a team leader, everybody. And I think that is great. It's a Wednesday workout today for us on Zoom, but you might be watching on YouTube. Who knows what day it is, but thank you for joining us. I'll fix my camera here in a little bit. It has a little bit of a tilt to it. Let's make sure we do have our water. I got a new bottle here. This is 16, almost 17 ounces of water. So again, this is going to be one of my goals for today's workout is to try to drink all that water in. Again, doing that awesome breathing motto with Tina, breathing in the happiness. I really enjoyed that. I'm going to move a little bit closer here. And again, just great job. If you can't see behind me on the screen, we have another alphabet. Check this out. We have all the way from A up here. We got G, H, O, T, all the way over here to letter Z. And so remember, the other day on Monday, we were doing exercises, warming up our head and neck, where we were kind of spelling out the letters. And let's go ahead and continue on with that. Let me fix my camera up here just a little bit. And this is a one-man production show here. We're doing it all live in San Marcos at the Arc of San Diego, San Marcos. This is incredible. Who remembers what letter we left off with? I think we got to J. I think we did K. Remember, this was one of my favorites. Let's start back up with the letter K. That was an awesome letter. Again, we're going to be making the letter with our head, kind of using our nose maybe to draw it. And so with the letter K, I'm going to start over here. We're going to go up. We're going to come down. We're going to go diagonally up, bring it back, and then diagonally down. Oh my God, I really like the letter K. Let's do one more on the letter K. So I'm going down over here. I got my chin to my shoulder. I'm going up. I got my chin up over here on the left side, down halfway, then up at an angle, down halfway, then down at an angle. Wow, that's a neat one. All right, let's try out L. Here we go. We got L. I'm going to start at the top of L. All right, so we're going to start up here, kind of looking up, kind of over my left shoulder in a way. And I'm going to go down this way, all the way down, tuck in my chin. And then I'm going to go across the bottom. And then let's reverse it. Let's bring the L back. We're going back across the bottom. And then we're going up, kind of with that left side lean. Nice. All right, here's the letter M. Now, this was a debate on Monday. If M and K, which one's the best letter to make? Let's try out M. Let's see what we got. So we're going to start down here with the chin by the shoulder. And everybody practice this along with me. Do we have anybody on here whose name starts with M? All right, this one's for you. Here we go. So we're going to go up. We're going to go diagonally down to the middle. We're going to go up. And now we're over the other shoulder. and then we're going to bring it down. Let's try to reverse M. So we're going up, down, up, and down. Oh my gosh, this is a good one. Let's go one more time with M. And remember those little angles. Here we go. So we're going straight up, angling down, angling up, straight down. Woo. M really gets your neck moving. Let's try in over here. Check this out. So we're going down. This one will be a little easier. So we're just going to go up and then diagonally down and then up. And then let's reverse that. So we're going to go down, diagonally up, and then down. Ooh, these are good letters. M and N really get you moving around. Let's try the letter O right here. This one shouldn't be too bad. I'm going to start right here. You can tell I'm looking right at you. I'm going to start just above. So I'm going to bring my head up, kind of lifting my chin up just a little bit. And I'm going to kind of draw the letter O with my nose. And it's a big letter O. Look, there was all the way around. Let's try to reverse it. So I'm bringing it down, bringing it around towards the ground, bringing it up, and then closing that O. Nice job. Let's try the letter P. All right. So again, starting down here, kind of near this shoulder on the left side, I'm going to go up all the way and then do kind of a half circle. I'm not looking down at the ground. You know, I'm kind of mid-level. Let's try that one again. Let's start down. We're going to go up, around, and then kind of around that mid-level. If we were all the way down, like for the O, we'd have that chin tucked. All right, what do we got here? We got Q. Woo, Q's going to be fun. So Q, we got to do, let's go start back up again at the top. Let's make a big circle with our nose, moving it all the way around. And then now we got to go into the middle kind of, and then just draw a line down. All right, we got to we're going to be right here and then down. That's a tough one. Let's try that again. Big circle. We're making the letter Q all the way around for the circle. And then the extra line is going kind of from the middle and then down. Let's try that again. Going from the middle and then down. Let's go from the down to the middle. Middle down. Down middle. Middle down. All the way around. Woo, all right. Letter Q. Q's got some challenge. I'm interested in the letter R. Let's try to make the letter R. This is like the letter P, but we got that same move from the Q that we just practiced. So let's try that out. So we're starting here. Chin's tucked to the left shoulder for the bottom of the letter R. We're going up all the way to the top. I'm looking up at the ceiling. I got the side of the R. Now I'm going to go around. I'm going to make that top part of the R, the circle, and I'm back here. And now I got to go diagonally down. Let's try that again from the beginning. Here we go. R, going up, going around, and then diagonally down. I like R too. S. I've been thinking S could be a real fun one. Let's start at the bottom of S and then we'll reverse it. So we're starting down here at the bottom of the S and I got my chin down towards my left shoulder. Now I'm going to go across the bottom, go up about halfway. Now look, I'm right here in the center, going across the center and then going up. And now I'm up high, looking up over kind of my right shoulder up in the air up here. So let's reverse it now. So we're going to start up here. We're going to go S. We're going to go down, across, not all the way down. And now we go all the way down. Woo. S is another, it's very thoughtful that these movements to where you have to find kind of a middle zone with your head and neck. Excellent exercises. Let's go for the letter T. So this is going to be looking straight down. I got my chin tucked. I got my body straight and I'm going to go up and then I'm going to go left and right or right and left. Let's try that again. This one's not too hard. Go down, going up and then just turning my head. But I'm right here. I'm in the middle line, not going up too high. All right, what do we got? TU. All right, letter U. We should be able to get that one. Let's start up at the top corner of the U, and we're just bringing this one down and around and up. Now, we did this on Monday too, just for fun. And again, this is kind of like that. We call this one the swing set, you know, or the upside down rainbow. We can also call it the letter U. We're looking up. All right, the letter V. So this is going to be with sharp diagonals. Here we go. So looking up into the top left corner. Then I'm going straight down. Now I'm going up to the top right corner. Let's try that again. Let's go down to the, not straight down, diagonally down, and then diagonally up. The letter V is diagonal lines. So I'm going up here, down, up, down, up, down. What do we got? V, W, X, Y, Z coming up. Let's try that W. It's going to be a reverse M. So we're going to start up. I'm going to start at the top left corner again, diagonally down, diagonally up, diagonally down, diagonally up. Let's reverse it. Let's bring it diagonally down, diagonally up, diagonally down, diagonally up. All right, not bad. What do we got? X, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. All right. X is going to be tough. We're going to have to make 2 lines. So let's start up at the top left corner. We're going to bring our head down to one side. And then let's go up to the top right corner and bring our head down to the left side. All right, let's try that one again. So I got top left corner, bringing my head down. Top right corner, bringing my head down to the left side. And that's making that X. Let's go for the Y. So the Y, we're going to start down below, looking straight down. We're going to go up about halfway. And now I'm going to go diagonally up one way, diagonally up the other way. Let's try that again. We're almost done. Here we go. Going up, going diagonal up, diagonal up. All right. Last one's going to be the letter Z. Let's start up in the top left corner. We're going to go across the top, diagonal all the way down, across the bottom. Let's go back the other way, across the bottom, diagonally all the way up and across the top. Nice job, everybody. That is our full alphabet. We did Monday, we went from A to K, and today we took it from K to Z. What was your favorite letter to make? Which one maybe felt the best to you? Which one did you have the most fun with? Was that letter S? Was it the letter K? Was it the letter M? Let's see if we get a couple answers in the chat room, and let's see what the group thinks. What was your favorite letter to spell out? I don't know. I don't know what the favorite's going to be. And remember, when you don't know and you do your shoulder raise, you're doing the trapezius lift. So let's go ahead and practice some of those trapezius lifts. We're going to bring it up and down with our shoulders. And we're just doing a nice shoulder shrug, kind of one up, one down. We're going 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, and 2. Just moving those shoulders up and down. Nice. Good job. Keeping it going up and down. Let's go ahead and do 5 more of these. 5, doing the shoulder squeeze. 4, shoulder lift. 3, 2, and 1. All right. So that was working out our trapezius. We're going to stay with the trapezius here. And what I want to work on is going to be our elbow lift. This is going to start to get our deltoids. So we're going to go elbow lift, and then we're going to raise it up. Okay. Who saw that? It was 2 lifts. So try it out. Go up and then up, down, down. So we're doing a chicken wing elbow. All right. And I could keep it here, but I want to get my trapezius and then I'm going to lift, doing a shrug. And there we go. And then bringing it down and down. Let's try 5 of these. Let's go up, up, down, down. 1, up, up, down, down. This is called the confused chicken. That's what this exercise is called. This is the confused chicken. Chicken's like, I don't know. Down, down. 3, up, up, down, down. 4, up, up, down, down. 5. Nice. Who's feeling that up here in the upper part of your back? Remember, from the neck exercises and now these, I don't know, exercises, that's starting to really wake up a lot of the muscles in here. You're going to feel these muscles starting to respond, and you're also going to start to feel some strength and some stability coming from those muscles. Let's go ahead and do our elbow circles. And then, so let's go ahead and do 2 at a time. So I'm going to go ahead and do 2 at a time, and I'm going to do my alternating style. So you could do 2 at a time like this, where you have, again, think about the elbow. Even if the whole arm's moving, that's okay. You want to be concentrating on the elbow movement. And where's that elbow going? Big circle, small circle, whichever you're thinking is okay. Let's keep that going. I'm going to reverse it now. I'm going to kind of Start taking them kind of backwards, like a backstroke style. I like this way of doing it, backstroke style. All right, let's do about 3 more of these. 3, 2, and 1. Now let's go ahead and do some backwards and forward. So let's bring them back. Let's do the alternating. So let's bring one up front and one elbow in the back. And if you want, go ahead and give yourself a second. Try to get like in this position, and then we're just going to switch. Not too fast either. We're not running just yet. Although this is similar to what you'll see, like a runner. You know, you got like a Usain Bolt, the runner, the fastest man in the world. But he moves his arms just like this too. All right, you know, there's not much difference. He's just creating energy by moving his entire body. Let's go ahead and keep switching them out. And every time you switch out, every time you rotate, you're kind of coiling up. You're getting these muscles really activated and ready to do more movement. Let's go ahead and keep it going. I got one in the back and one in the front. I'm feeling this in my shoulders. Let's go one more time. Switcheroo, hold it for 3, 2, 1, and let's relax. Now, you cannot tell me you're not feeling this in the trapezius and a little bit in that deltoid. Let's go ahead now and kind of go toward our armpits. Let's go underneath for a minute. So let's go ahead. I'm going to do a one side squeeze, and then I'm going to do a two side squeeze, or both sides. So let's go ahead and I'm going to do one side here. I'm going to do my right side. I'm just going to squeeze against my side. And if I want to do something like with my imagination here, I have this is an empty water bottle. And so with this water bottle here, put some air in it. Okay, so we got air in here. I'm going to put it here underneath my arm, and then I'm going to squeeze it. I'm going to try to pop the top off. I don't think I'm going to get it. Squeezing my arm against my side, squeeze, and then relax. I'm going to switch over now to this side here. And again, I got it. If I relax too much, it just falls right out. And so I'm going to put it right in here. Hold it nice and kind of sturdy. I'm not squeezing it really yet. And now I'm going to squeeze. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and squeeze. Oh, smash that water bottle right there. Look at that in between my arm and my rib cage. And I'm just giving it a squeeze. 3, 2, 1, and relax. All right. Let's see. Do I have two bottles in here? I don't, but I have I got a bouncy ball. I could squeeze this too. I could put this in here, and I'm just going to give it a squeeze. This would be another good little object to do. So now I'm going to do a double arm squeeze. I'll put the bouncy ball right here, put the water bottle right here, and I'm going to squeeze them. I'm going to squeeze them. You can see the ball's getting squeezed and the bottle's getting squeezed. Hold it for 3, 2, 1. All right, I'm going to switch it out. I'm going to put the ball over here and the bottle over here. Let's give it another squeeze. Here we go. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Again, you could also squeeze roll of paper towels. You could squeeze a roll of paper towels, no problem. You just put that roll of paper towels in there, and you know, maybe it's half the towels. You could do that. What else could you get a good squeeze on? Like a couch pillow. You could do a couch pillow, things like that. I like even just using a towel. Let's have a water break, everybody. Let's have a good sip of water. We got to stay hydrated. I'm working on my 16.9 ounces. I'd like to drink more than that. I'd like to finish this and start another one. I'm going to see if I can make that a goal of mine. I don't know. Let's go ahead and get our arms moving a little bit. You're going to feel you're kind of back to maybe feeling okay up here. All right, a little bit easier. Let's go ahead and get our arms moving, and let's start with moving our arms front to back. Okay, there's a couple ways we can do that. Front to back. Let's think of the first way, front to back, is reaching. So I'm reaching forward, and then I'm reaching backwards. All right, this would be the reach, forward reach. Back, and I'm just doing this with one hand. I'm reaching out as far as I can, and then I'm reaching back. I got a little twist here, reaching back as far as I can. Let's go for a couple more of these. Forward, backwards. This is reaching, going front to back. Now, there's another way we could go front to back. We could do front to back by swinging. So like if I swing my arm to the side, I'm swinging it back, front, back, front. Now, this is a lot different than reaching, isn't it? Can you feel the difference? Different muscles are working. The arm's kind of relaxed. It's just swinging. And if I swing it high, that's okay. If I swing it low, that's okay. Just swinging it side to side, still going front to back. There's front and there's back, arms behind me. And now what about if we were going maybe up high and down low? So if I went up high, I could take my hand and I could maybe reach up high, and that's kind of in front. And then I could maybe reach down low, going to my back. So I'm reaching up high, reaching down low, reaching up high as I can and a little bit up, and then reaching down low. Now look, when I reach down low, you can see I'm actually leaning kind of forward to reach down low. You might find you want to kind of lean back a little bit to reach down low. Do what feels comfortable to you. But we're going to try to do a reach behind, up in front, kind of reaching up, reaching back. Let's do 2 more. Reaching up, reaching backwards, going up and back. Let's go ahead and switch that over to the other side. So we're going to reach forward with one hand and then reach backwards. Totally different than arm circles. Who's thinking that? They're like, I was thinking we were doing arm circles. And now we're doing front to back reaches. We're still warming up our deltoid. We're getting our core involved a little bit. You could do this with less core. You could do a little less rotation. I want you to do what feels good to you. I want you to try to reach behind your body, like I'm trying to get that letter R. And then I'm going to be reaching out in front of my body here, like I'm trying to get the letter J. Let's go 2 more. Going back and front, back and front. Now let's go to the arm swing. So again, I'm just swinging my arm. I'm going to stand up for these next 2. So we're going to be swinging my arm here. Move my chair over this way. I told my friends that were on here earlier, my back hurts a lot. I got two of the discs in between my vertebrae have decided to move a little bit. And so sometimes when I move, it does not feel so good. So I'm doing exercises and things to help myself feel better. And, some of these exercises are going to do that. Some of the standing up for me is going to help my back out too. All right. And now let's go for that reach. So with this one, I'm going to move back again as far as I can. So I'm reaching up and out. Look, and this is neat because you can see I'm really stretching forward and then I'm reaching just kind of behind me here. I'm going to move up a little bit. So I reach forward and then backwards, forwards and backwards. If I go from this way, you can see it too, where I'm going forwards and back, like I'm trying to touch the letter Y, and forwards, I'm trying to touch the letter A. Forwards and backwards, forwards and reaching backwards, behind my body, reaching in front of my body, reaching behind my body, in front of my body, behind my body. And look how my body just kind of moves real gentle with this movement. It's kind of nice. It's getting my body really warmed up. All right. That was good. Again, forwards and backwards. There's a lot of ways we can do this. Again, just a couple ways to get ourselves warmed up. Let's get some water. Here's my water. I was looking down there. I got 2 kettlebells on the ground down here. We'll have some kettlebell exercises with Carla here in a little bit. All right. Let's go ahead and move to our core strengthening areas and trying to get our core strong. Also kind of getting it warmed up and get it ready to go. Now I was talking about my back bothering me. So one of the things that I've been doing to kind of help my back out a little bit is doing our 4 moves, the coffee pot, the teacup, and the twist reach and the ground touch. So let's go ahead and do that a few times and gets our body moving from head to toe. So remember, we're going to go over our head with the twist reach. So just reaching over our head. Let's go for 2. And then we'll go across the front of the body. And we're going for 2 here. We're doing the coffee pot, kind of tip it over, bringing that over for 2. And then on the ground touch, this is one where you want to go slow. And if you wanted to put your hand on your leg, you could. But remember, we're trying to use the ground as our stable point and then using our muscles to create that stability. Let's switch over to the other side. So I got teacup, twist reach, coffee pot, and then ground touch, and ground touch. Nice. Let's go ahead and do an abdominal squeeze. So just like when we were squeezing our arms against our side, This is going to be an exercise where it's not going to look like we're moving a lot. But if you're like Nick, you know, maybe you're going to be down on the ground, you're going to be doing the plank exercise. You can do that too. Let's go ahead and do, let's go for about 30 seconds with the abdominal squeeze. And again, you're not going to see me moving a lot, but I'm going to be squeezing in the muscles right here, kind of all around my core behind my belly button. So let's get started. Let's go ahead and take a deep breath in. Relax, feel your body kind of being relaxed. And then we're going to get in our athletic position. For me, that's going to be with my elbows up. And then I'm squeezing. Here we go. Squeeze. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Squeeze. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Squeezing. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and relax. Woo. Now, I think I've shared this with folks before. Back when I was getting into exercise for the very first time, I used to do abdominal squeezes different times throughout the day. So imagine you're watching like a sports game on TV. All right. Everything you're watching this on TV, watching maybe a baseball game, a football, or a soccer match. And every time a commercial break comes on, you do a squeeze. Imagine that. Every time there's a commercial break on during the big game, you try to hold a slight abdominal squeeze. Can you imagine how much time that would be? Or if you did a plank, like I know Nick's thinking, he's like, I would just get down on the ground and do a plank every commercial break. Well, that's some neat stuff. That's the kind of workouts that if you can fit into your lifestyle, those are really going to make a big difference. I used to do abdominal squeezes when commercial breaks were on TV, and also when I was sitting at a red light. When I was in my car, I was driving, I would sit at the red light. So if you're in a car that's at a red light, maybe you could also think about, I'm going to do a little bit of an abdominal squeeze. And again, think about maybe who has an idea of when would be a good time to do an abdominal squeeze. You know, when you want to do it when there's kind of nothing going on and you're like, I'm just sitting around. Maybe I could give it an abdominal squeeze. Who's got a better idea? Who's got a good idea? Might not be better, might be the same. I don't know. Let's go ahead and keep our body moving and grooving. Let's do something that kind of also can get our legs involved with our upper body. And if we want to keep our core involved with that, well, there's a lot. But one of my favorites is doing the witch's pot. And so let's go ahead and do a couple of those. I know everybody kind of is familiar with that, where we have our hands. We're going to try to have our hands together, or we're going to have one arm as the leader. We're going to stick our butt out if we're standing up, and we're going to go down and out, and we're going to go up and in. And we go down and out, up and in. Nice. Down and out, up and in. There's 3. Let's go to 10. Down and out, up and in. 4. Down and out, stir it up. There we go. 5. Down and out. There we go. And 6. Down and out. Good job. 7. Down and out. And 8. Down and out. And 9. Down and out. And 10. All right. Good stuff. Let's go ahead and work a little bit. We're going to get our legs moving, also getting our arms going with our upper body. And what I want to think about doing is doing a high-low with my knee and my elbow. And so you can see I'm going to go opposite sides. I have this right elbow going up with the left knee. All right. If you're sitting down, what I want you to think about is splitting your elbow. So one elbow goes up, one elbow goes back, one elbow goes up, one elbow goes back. If you're in a stand position, I want you to try to lift up the opposite knee and elbow as high as you can. And you can see I got a little wobbly there. That was my back saying, hey, man, what are you doing? And I'm saying in my back, say, hey, back, I'm trying to get you mobilized and get some blood flow to that tissue in my lower back. Try to help it out. So let's reach up high, up high. We're working on our abdominals. getting that leg up as high as we can get it, getting a stretch through our hamstring and bringing that elbow up. Let's go for 10 more of these. We got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo, good stuff. All right, we're about to get into the cardio challenge part of today's workout. So if you're on YouTube, you already know that today's workout, I think we called it the cardio calorie challenge. And the goal from today's workout is we're going to be creating oxygen or creating fuel with oxygen, doing cardiovascular exercises that are going to help our heartbeat, also doing strength exercises and exercises that are going to get our muscles to really want to consume those extra calories. You know, they're going to want to say, hey, you know, we need this stuff, as opposed to saying, hey, you know, let's go ahead and store. We want our bodies to be a kind of a burning calorie machine instead of a calorie storage machine. And one way we can do that is by doing kind of intervals, things where we get our heart beating fast, and then we kind of let our heartbeat come down a little bit. So the next exercise we're going to do is going to be the boxing combo. We're going to do the boxing combo. And then I think we're going to do a run with Cole. We're going to do a race with Cole. And then we're also going to be doing some jumping jacks or seated jacks. And we might even do one other exercise that's like a great cardio exercise for us too. We'll see. If you have an idea for a cardio exercise that you would like to see, go ahead and put it in the chat room here too. And maybe we can do your cardio. Maybe you're thinking burpees. Maybe you're thinking about doing something where we're maybe jumping up and down like a jump rope style type thing. Maybe we're doing something with our upper body where we're moving some weights around. So think about some ideas for some cardio challenges. But let's do our boxing challenge. And we're going to do this probably about 4 or 5 times. We're going to get ourselves going. So let's have a sip of water. And before we start, let's go ahead. Let's warm our wrist up a little bit. Because when you're thinking about boxing, you know, a lot of boxers, they hurt their wrists a lot, wrists and hands. If you don't have the proper strength in your elbow and in your wrist, as a boxer, if you go to hit somebody, there'll be nothing behind that punch. It'll just be imagine you like tied up something to a noodle and you hit something, well, then the noodle's not going to be strong. But if you tied up something to a stick or a metal bar, then, you know, it's going to be strong like a hammer all the way through. And so you want to have strength all the way through your arm. And by warming up our wrists and moving our hands around, circular, side by side, up and down, making a fist, opening them up, you're getting control, you're getting strength, and you're putting it into that wrist and that elbow connection right there. All right, let's go ahead and do a couple more. Maybe push our fingertips together, give a little bit of a press. I really like this one when you're really, because you're going to apply pressure and you're going to get both left and right side fired up by doing a move like this. And then you can maybe do a stretch. You can kind of stretch them side to side like this, where I'm just kind of pushing my wrist. I need more wrist mobility. So it's good that we're doing this. And you know what, pretty soon we're going to be having Coach Emily's going to be joining us, and we're going to be having a whole session as a part of these workouts with Coach Emily, taking us through exercises. And I'm really looking forward to that. And there might be some things in there that really help us to work on our wrists and our elbows and our hand strength and flexibility. Okay, let's get ready for our boxing combo. If you need another sip of water, go ahead and get it. We'll have a water break halfway through, but let's go. The first time we're going to go kind of slow and just try to remember the tempo. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. So we're going to go punch, punch, hook, hook, uppercut, uppercut, down punch, block, block, elbow, elbow, duck, duck, high knee, high kick, high five, low five, clap. Here we go again. We're going to go punch, punch with the other hand, hook, hook with the other hand, uppercut, uppercut. There we go. Down punch, a down punch, block, block, elbow, elbow, duck, duck, high knee or elbow, high knee, kick or chop, kick, high five, low five, and clap. And while I'm doing these kicks, Ben and Carrie, take a look. If you see if Alicia's on here, there might be somebody there with her, and we could maybe work as a team, and we could have a martial arts Wednesday, because I know her kicks are way better than my kicks. Y'all know what I'm talking about. All right, here we go again. Let's go in 3, 2, 1. Going punch, punch, hook, hook, uppercut, uppercut, down punch, block, block, elbow, elbow, duck, duck, knee, knee, kick, kick, high five, low five. And again, here we go. Punch, punch, hook, hook, uppercut, uppercut, down punch, block, block, elbow, elbow, duck, duck, knee, knee, kick, kick, high five, low five, and clap. All right, let's go one more time. Let's go a little bit faster. Here we go in 3, 2, 1, and go in punch, punch, hook, hook, uppercut, uppercut, down punch, block, block, elbow, elbow, duck, duck, knee, knee, kick, kick, high five, low five, and clap. All right, let's have a sip of water. Woo, I can feel my heart beating just a little bit. It feels pretty good. I'm going to put it out there to our group, to our team. If you're on Zoom right now and you want to put in a challenge for jumping jack challenge, you now have 10 seconds to put in your nomination for how many jumping jacks we're going to do. Let's have a sip of water.
John, she's not on today.
I'm going to do them. Yep.
You got 65.
We got a 60. We got a nomination for 65. Do I hear 75? 75. Do we got a 75? 75. 75. We got an 80. We got an 85. Do we got an 85? 85. Dude, we got 85. 85. 85. 85. We're going once. 85. Going twice. 85.
100.
100. 100. We got 100. We got 100. 100 and 101. Do we got 101? 102. 100.
122.
122. 123. 100. We got 130, 131, 125, 131, 132, 100. What do we got? 130 anyone? Nope. 130. Nope. 122 going once. 122 going twice.
140.
140 sold to the 140. Who was that?
Karen.
140. You won, Karen. All right, everybody. So we are going to have some fun. We're going to do endurance exercise. We're going with Karen's number of 140 jumping jacks. This is kind of the Navy way. In the Navy, we'd call this probably 30. And so should we count? No, we'll count 140. I was going to count the Navy way. The Navy way, remember, we count every 4 is 1. All right. So here we go, everybody. Take a deep breath before we start this and pay attention to your heartbeat right now. Let's take a deep breath. Try to pay. If you want to feel your heartbeat, remember, you can put your hand right up here on the side of your neck right here. And you're going to find a little spot like a little spoon right there. And you can't be talking when you're doing this. You got to kind of just be still. And you'll feel a little bump. That's your heartbeat. All right. Let's take a feeling of that. We're going to go 140 jumping jacks. This is going to make our heart beat fast. If you need to take a break, you can take a break. If you are sitting down for this exercise, think about bringing the arms together. And if you can get a clap in, get a clap. That's going to give you some impact. The right hand hitting the left hand. If we're standing up, we're going to do a little bit of a jump with our feet out and a little bit of our jump with our feet in. All right, everybody, here we go. This is some good stuff. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Remember to breathe and begin. Going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and breathe. 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, and 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, and 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, and 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, and 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, and 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, and 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 120, 21, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 130, 131, 132, 133, 134, 135, 136, 137, 138, 139, and 140. I remember our talk test. A good way to know if we're doing a big cardiovascular exercise is if we can talk and have a conversation. And as you can see right now, I cannot. I can only say about 5 or 6 words, and then I have to stop and breathe. And that is a great way of figuring out how hard you're pushing yourself. Now, if you get to the point where you can't talk at all, where you just almost feel like I have no air, then you're going to want to maybe dial it back a little bit. Let's see how long it takes. This won't take too much longer. I can already feel my heart rate. Woo, it's going pretty quick, but it's already lowering down. My heart is already recovering. And even though I'm tired, I'm still feeling pretty good. All right, let's have a sip of water. We're going to do one more cardio challenge, and then let's see if we can bring up maybe some team leadership. And I'm going to get my buddy Cole up on here. Now, we missed out on this year's race. Me and Cole did, because I was in New Mexico, and so we didn't get to do the race together. But that's okay. Nick's got a heartbeat at 123. So everybody, there's Shayna, there's Cole. Now remember, if you're sitting down, you got options. You can work on roll and push, but work on the pull. Push, pull. And you want to be focused on the whole time. Or working on locomotion. Or we can do a little jog in place. Now, this is going to be a lot different than the jumping jacks, because we're just kind of jogging, kind of moving. I think the jumping jacks, they might be a little more difficult than doing this little bit of a jog. But it's another good exercise. It's a good way to keep my body going. Now, imagine if you're doing this movement right now and you're moving your arms, those muscles are going to be using oxygen to keep themselves going. Right now, I'm sitting here, I'm doing a little run in place. There's Cole right there. I got to get a new video with him. He's gotten so big. We've been working out, and he's just been getting real strong. We're going to have to do another run. But check this out. Remember, we have the Race for Autism is coming up April 1st. I had a really special announcement with our team leaders before the workout. And this year, we're going to have a team TruFit booth there. We're going to have a tent. We're going to have information. And we're going to hopefully have some demonstration. We're going to be able to show people some exercises And if you want to join us in Balboa Park on April 1st for that event, you could join us and hang out with the Team TruFit team. And even if you don't want to do the race, you can hang out and so cheer us on. And then if you wanted to do the race, if you wanted to do the 5K or the 1 mile race, those are going to be available and you can partake in those. I'm going to try to do them both. I'm going to try to do a 5K, come back, drink some water, and then go out and do the 1 mile. So that means if you want to do your race with me, there's a really good chance that we could do it together. And we could be right there, just like me and Cole. We're running this race together. I'm holding the camera. And here we go, everybody. We're about to turn the corner. So you know what that means. We got to speed it up. Going double speed, turn the corner, going to the finish line. There we go. We know when we can see this. You can tell I'm running fast. I couldn't even hold the camera on him because I'm trying to run and trying to get ahead of him, but he's also running fast. So it's like he's trying to catch me and I'm trying to run away from him. And there he comes in 3, 2, fast as you can, as fast as you can, and 1. Nice job. Here he goes, finish line. Oh, it was early. He didn't cross it yet. There it is. Woo. Nice. Good job, everybody. Again, feel that heart rate. Feel how's your body feel right now? How are things? How's your breathing rate? How is if you can feel your heartbeat, do you know what number it is? Can you tell? Let's see if we can find, where's that alphabet? I got there it is. A lot of backgrounds in my background log here. All right, everybody, have a sip of water. We earned it. I think I'm going to reach my goal too, because I'll tell you what, cardiovascular exercise, quite often, it makes you thirsty. And my goal was to finish this water, and check this out. That's it. We'd have to do that in the Navy. We would drink out of our canteens, and to prove that it was empty, you tip it up over your head. And if you had water in there, guess what? You're just pouring water on yourself. But if you were smart and you were drinking all your water, well, then you were going to stay hydrated and you weren't going to be having a wet hat. So here we go. I'm going for my 2nd bottle of water. If you're in the mood for extra water, let's go ahead and do it. Wednesday is a good day for drinking water. Let's check in with our team leaders and see if we have a team leader that can close us off today. I know Carla was thinking about some kettlebell exercises with Carla. I love it. So we mentioned that earlier, everyone. And there she is, our friend and team leader, and also our team leader for.
I'm going to be the teammate. I'm gonna be the captain, and I'm the team leader. I'm gonna be there in Balboa Park on the 1st. I'm gonna help push John. I'm gonna be there and help the people to be on our team.
That's gonna be so great.
I'm gonna be there April 1st.
I can't wait. And you know what we're gonna have? We'll have new T-shirts this year too, and we'll have new TruFit T-shirts also. We're getting new TruFit T-shirts made this week, and we'll have them for Race for Autism.
And please sign up in March, please.
We are. Yep, we're gonna have signups. We're probably gonna start our signups maybe even in February. That way, if they really know they want to be a part of our team. And remember, everybody, your sign up is going to be free. So if anybody was worried that you got to pay for this, you don't have to do that. And then Ben, remind me when we're done. I want to show everybody something really cool about the Race for Autism, and it has to do with our friend Nick. So don't let me forget, because I already forgot until right now. Carla, go ahead and let's do some kettlebell workouts.
John, Nick wants to do the race with you.
Yes, Nick. We're running together.
Cool.
Yes.
No, with John.
All of us.
Said John.
We'll all be there. Yep.
I'm gonna be there too.
We're gonna have a big old pack of us doing the race together. And remember, we're gonna have our friend Josh. He said he wants to come back and do it again. Remember, he's 100% visually impaired, so he's gonna need the team working with them, and we're gonna do that whole 5K.
Can I do that again to help him?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. We're gonna do the pushy one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. And we're going to twist. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 20. And we're gonna and then we're gonna do chocolate. 1,
Woohoo,
2,
look at that.
3, 4, 5, 6,
Toss and
7,
catch.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Oh, and I invented this cushion. 1,
Ooh,
2,
look at that.
3, 4,
Fan in the
5,
fire.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oof.
That's a good one for the wrists. And let me tell y'all that with the kettlebells, one of the big exercises that kettlebell folks like to do is called the kettlebell swing. And it kind of looks like this, to where you're swinging it up and down.
Can I say something really quick before we?
You could say
I'm
quick
not
or
going
slow.
to. I'm not gonna quit for the race, because I'm gonna go for the race and I'm not gonna quit.
Yes. I can't wait to Carla to see you cross that finish line. Hey Carla, how about one more? What about the Statue of Liberty
Okay.
with our
1,
weights? Here we go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13,
Down and up.
14, and then hurry it up.
Hold it up. Here we go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Nice job, Carla. I
and
love
I
it.
wanted
I
to
love
my
getting the
brother
bilingual countdown.
to so he don't forget for the race, so he can call you when he gets there and
yeah.
where you are.
What about the bicep curl?
Oh yes, forgot.
Let's do
1,
some bicep curls. Let's go to 20.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
Ooh, nice job. Again, remember, Carla is using a kettlebell, a sand kettlebell. I have a hard kettlebell here, and I have a sand kettlebell
Hey,
here.
please join us for the race on the 1st of April, please.
Absolutely.
And I'm going to be there and help Coach John.
And if you're already interested, if you're watching this workout, even if you're on YouTube, if you're thinking like, hey, I want to take part, but I don't know if I can get to San Diego. Remember, we're going to have our virtual race is going to be on April 2nd. That'll be a Monday. And so the race for autism is going to be on April 1st. And then we'll have a virtual race that following Monday. And if you weren't able to make it to Balboa Park, we're going to get to bring you along. We're going to show you how it was, and we're going to do a virtual race. And remember, our virtual races, they last about 30 minutes. So it's 30 minutes of cardiovascular movement and exercise. And you can follow along with us sitting down, or you can follow along with us in your living room and moving along with us. So get looking forward to that. It's 2 months away, but it's going to feel like it's here quick, and everyone's invited. And like I said, even if you don't want to do the race, but you want to come hang out with some Team TruFit folks, maybe you have some friends on here you haven't seen in a while. Well, maybe we can have that get together at the race for autism. And I just think that would be terrific. Maybe we'll have some healthy snacks and things like that available as well. Let's go ahead and get a time check, and then let's drink some water. Carla gave us a great workout with weights right there, with the kettlebell as the weight. And we got just a few more minutes. You know what I like to do sometimes with the kettlebell too is I'll try to hold it upside down, because it's always trying to fall, one way or the other. And what I want to do is I want to work on having a strong wrist and being able to hold that kettlebell up. Now, remember, we also did that exercise where we were making a fist and we were holding it up. Now, whoa, look at that. So this is where that can lead to. And again, this is a balancing exercise. So there's a lot of balance. There's a lot of stability that I'm having to do right here. You can see I'm not holding on to this. I'm balancing it on top of my hand, just like we were doing that book on Monday. Now, if I wanted to lift this over my head, look at how slow and how thoughtful I have to be. Now look at the difference when I'm holding it here in the horns. I can just go up and down. Look at that. Boom, 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 boom. No problem at all. But that's what's kind of neat. Let's go to my not as strong side here. I'm going to move my hair tie wedding ring down. I wear a hair tie for a wedding ring because I lost my wedding ring in the ocean the day after I got married. And I was like, I don't want that to happen again. So here we go. We're going to try this out. We're going to balance it on the hand. You could do this with a book, and I'm going to try to lift overhead. Look at how slow I have to go. If I move too fast, this will fall down. I do not want that to happen. And so I'm balancing it and I'm lifting it up and I'm bringing it down nice and slow. And remember, if I was holding it here, no problem at all. But that's what's kind of neat about the kettlebell. It's also what's kind of neat for all of us to think about when we're trying to improve balance. You know, try to think about, you know, what other things could you balance on your hand? Water bottle balance. Again, trying to lift up. Let's see how fast I can go before it falls. Whoa, whoa. Up. Still got it. Still got it on there. Still on there. Still on there. Oh, try that out. Everybody, we should try that one out. I'm going to go with the other side. You want to do something where it's not going to, if it falls on you, it won't hurt you. Water bottle won't hurt you. All right, we're going to get the water bottle there. We're going to go slow. I got 1, 2. Oh, I only got 2. It's a big difference between my right side and my left side. All right, we're going to leave that water bottle alone. Let's check in with our co-host. Everybody did a great job today. Wednesday workout. We got the alphabet done. Got our neck warmed up, our shoulders, our arms, our core, got our lower body moving, and we had 3 cardio challenges. I thought that was great. Boxing pattern, 140 jumping jacks, and we finished up with the run with Cole. Again, my heart rate is back to normal. Yours probably is too. That shows us that we have a good recovery. We can do hard work because you'll get better. You can push yourself because you will recover. I tell people all the time, and they talk about going in the cold water. You can go and get cold. You will get warm. You'll eventually get so warm you want to be cold again. And then you'll want to be warm again. It's okay. It's okay to be a little uncomfortable when we know it's helping us to make that progress. Again, great breathing motto by Tina, kicking this off, breathing in that happiness. That was a remix. I'm going to go back on YouTube. I'm going to watch that one again. I got to make sure I got all of that in. And Ben or Carrie, who do we have? We got somebody to close us out. We got Nick on here for sure. He's always good for it. And maybe somebody who hasn't done it in a while.
Can we ask your mom?
Oh, it's a great idea. Let's ask my mom. Mom, give us a thumbs up if you want to do the breathing mod. I mean, it's tough to follow up with Tina's opener, but you can try.
Okay.
We got to get this in the Super Bowl, right? We should be doing this during the halftime show.
All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe in the good. Breathe out the bad. Breathe in the happy. And breathe out the sad. Breathe in your best. And breathe out the worst. And breathe in your power. So you reach all your goals first.
Woo, nice. Great job, Mom. Great job to everybody on here. Great job, everybody on YouTube. Thanks for joining us on YouTube. Make sure you like and subscribe and let us know if you want to join us on these live workouts.
You were going to show us something. Don't forget.
Oh, I want to show that. Oh, Ben is the reminder king. Yes, everybody. So we were talking about the race for autism, and I was talking about our friend Nick. And I don't know if Nick even knows this, but I was on the Race for Autism website yesterday, and it was showing on here a list of the top fundraisers. All right. The top fundraisers, and it had a bunch of names up on there. And can you all see that second name? If it comes
No.
in,
It's
if it comes
blurry.
in focus, it's Nick.
Yay, Nick.
Look at that. There it is. There it
Yeah.
is. Top fundraisers. Nick's in the number 2 position. I think this was from last year's fundraiser, but I could not believe it. Look at that, Nick. You are the second place top fundraiser with the Race for Autism. I think that's great. And I'm going to try to join you this year. We're going to try to do some great fundraising, try to really do a lot of great things to help autism research, not just here in San Diego, but all over the world. And again, if you're on here with YouTube, you want to get involved, you got to let us know. Like, subscribe, make a comment, reach out to us. We'll get you in on it all. Here we go, everybody. Great job to YouTube. Let's get it going in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bye, everybody. Have a